How you doing? They just got back the other day from Australia.
Hey.
It's freezing.
It's beautiful.
Freezing.
It's comfortable here, but
Oh my goodness.
compared to the Australian summer, I imagine it's pretty darn cold right now.
It wasn't summer, it was spring.
It was hot as balls.
It was beautiful.
Are we doing
Hot.
the duck thing?
Hot as balls. No, we can say balls. Balls is okay.
I was gonna say-
Because, you know, according to my mother, it can be hot enough to roast the balls off a giraffe. You know, the things on their head. Alright,
This is plastic, right?
that is plastic, yes. So what we're doing here is something we haven't done for a super long time. It's called Pest.
Oh, it's called Pest, is it?
It's called
Is
Pest.
that
Lovely.
an acronym?
This is People eat all
No.
stupid things.
P-E-S-T.
P-E-S-T-O.
People eat stupid things.
There you go, people eat stupid things. Pest. Alright. Why did I add A? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Apparently it's a peast. Alright. So we have
Still resistance.
orange Coca-Cola. We have lemon
Had lemon
Coca-Cola.
Coke, that's fine.
This is cherry Fanta. Let me get to the other side so you guys can see the Fanta. And this is not like black cherry. This is tart cherry. Don't mistake them because I think this tastes like cough syrup. John thinks it's tasty. Okay. Yes, we've already tried this one, but it's Alana's drink, so I figured I would show you. Then we've got this. Oh, it's not going to focus, is it? There we go.
It's a kiwi fruit quencher from New Zealand.
New Zealand?
New Zealand.
You're missing an A in there, I think.
No, that's how they say it. New Zealand.
New Zealand.
New
I
Zealand.
can't say
New
that.
Zealand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is the Samurai energy drink. I can't say that without laughing.
Samurai.
Well, my camera is about to die and I'm just starting. You can't read it, but it says, ride with your fighting spirit, fire up excitement, awaken the samurai spirit in you, get over obstacles, and overcome difficulties. Apparently, this
Makes you invincible.
makes you invincible. I'm
Your problems will be solved.
solved. Here's Alana's favorite hot lemon drink. We've already had that. Oh, you guys remember this, right? Finally found some more of it at a 7-Eleven instead of having to go to the grocery store. And these are Calpis lattes.
That sounds horrible.
We have
Not cow piss. Cow piss.
Calpis. We have pear and we have strawberry. So after I change my battery, we'll sample some flavors. And we're back. Okay, so the first one we'll try is Coke Orange.
Smells orangey.
It does. No, it does kind of smell like orange zest.
I can't have it.
I can't have it. What? Okay, apparently it's really, really good.
I like it, but I've always liked orange flavored things.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really nice. I mean, it's definitely, you could definitely tell it's Coke. John won't try it.
You can't have any.
You could definitely tell it's Coke, but it has a really nice,
Orange zing.
yeah, at the end, it's like Coke flavor and then citrus.
Huh?
That's pretty nice. Okay, next, limon. It's, I want to say I've had that before.
It's like
they-
Diet Coke and lemons.
Yeah, do they have Coke lemon in the States? I don't remember. But I've definitely had that before.
It's not as citrusy.
Yeah. I like the orange one better, actually. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would. So this, I've already tried. Go, Lulu. I make her be the on-camera guinea pig.
Hold on. Because he likes cherry and I
I
don't.
love cherries.
So.
Oh, well then what it don't, oh. It tastes, I think it tastes like cough syrup.
Smells good.
It smells delicious. It tastes like cough syrup.
Yeah, it tastes
That's
like cough.
pleasant.
You think it's pleasant?
It tastes
I-
like cough
I think
syrup
it's
to me
pleasant.
too.
Okay, so it's not just me then. It
It's
must be,
cough syrup.
it must be a guy drink.
Must be. You know how pale people is this.
We've got John over here gnawing away at something I wanted to show you. You want to describe this one?
Kiwi.
Kiwi smoothie. And it's got bits of kiwi in it and it's got chunks of ice in it. It's, you can hear it.
Crunchy.
Crun-
Crunchy.
Crunchy ice cream.
this is a white chocolate cherry ice cream, Joan, or white chocolate strawberry ice cream, and it was quite spectacular.
Yeah, he got it at 7-Eleven
Code.
in a cone holder. It's weird. I can't even describe what the heck that thing was. Like Alana's. This is your drink, yes? Mm-hmm. It'll go great with your kiwi smoothie.
He's like, I want my kiwi smoothie.
I love this man. Samurai. I don't want to drink a Samurai energy drink before
Going to bed.
going to bed. So I'll show you guys this tomorrow when I wake up, just before I play Minecraft, and then I'll just run in circles on Minecraft. So here we've got a Calpis latte in pear flavor. Pear latte. It smells delicious. As to the actual flavor, we will see. That is
Lemon.
definitely pear, but I'm so used to nashi pear,
I'll pass on that.
Asian pears, that it's definitely more like a Bartlett pear flavor.
Yeah, it's normal pear.
And I'm so used to Asian pears that it's not bitey enough for me.
It's decent. It's not indecent. I would have another go at it.
Brad is passing, which means you have to try.
I'll pass on that one. You.
It's free. It's got
Very
that.
pear.
Yeah,
Very
it's got that crisp pear taste.
So, okay.
I will try the next one though. It looks delicious.
He's like, strawberry, I'm on that. Alright, Ichigo. Smells kind of pink.
Smells pink.
I don't know. It doesn't look pink though, it's definitely white. Ugh.
Oh yeah, it's white.
I got white stuff on the table.
Dennis just got white stuff all over the table, guys. That just happened. You can't do that.
You just did.
Yeah, it's pink to me. She wouldn't even try it.
It that does not smell pleasant.
That smell is pink.
He's gonna vomit.
It's got a really neutral flavor. Like, it's not strong. It's
Pink.
yeah, that's a shockingly good word for it.
And now you understand whenever I say something smells or tastes pink, that's what I'm talking about.
Shuffle these.
Baby,
What?
I love your face.
Need your
Try our latte. Strawberry and kiwi are delicious.
From the different taste test before me, have all gone. "Bleh."
I didn't. No. I didn't taste it.
Exactly. She smelled.
I tossed.
Sounds like a taste test to me.
Oh, I can see myself. Hello.
Distracted much.
ADD.
Oh,
Don't
So,
know about
does-
it.
Look, there's a baby.
Look, there's a baby. So does that mean you're passing on your tasting of the pink latte
For now.
Where's Lana?
for now? Okay.
Get Lana to taste
Oh,
it.
she'll drink it. She likes everything nasty.
She's a
So-
child. It's got sugar in it.
yeah.
And then there are munchies. So here we've got pickled something.
Want me to look at it? I think they're beans.
They kind of look like
Beans.
It's wakame. It's seaweed.
seaweed. Oh, very well then.
Sorry.
And this is sweet potato and black sesame gummies. I'm kind of interested in that. And of course, can't go there without getting some kind of matcha something. Mochi, matcha mochi.
Yeah. Matcha. Cream. Mochi.
No. Love that stuff. So inside of each pack are individual packs. Everything is portion size. So here's the seaweed. And here we've got the two different gummies from this pack. And we've got mochi that I can't live without.
You're gonna die.
I am. So, yeah, let's try the seaweed first. Ooh, it smells really good though.
She can see you in the window.
He didn't think that through real well.
Nope.
So, I actually find that very pleasant. It's got a bit of a vinegary bite, so I won't ask John to try it. It's got real body. It's not super soft. I mean, it's got a good
Crunch.
mouthfeel. Sip one for Lulu. Why do I have a strawberry on my head?
It gives you powers.
Nom nom.
So, Lulu, do you like sweet potato?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh. My goodness. That is amazing.
Oh, that smells
I need to go back. What, this or the vinegar?
the vinegar.
Oh.
I'm gonna kiss him.
This, I need to go back to 7-Eleven and buy all the bags of this, just for this.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one for Lulu. John, you like black sesame, right?
Yeah.
You want to do this one?
Oh, yummy. Candy sweet potato. Yum.
It's very light for as big as it is. I was expecting more flavor. What?
Once again, taste buds broken.
My taste buds are not broken. I tasted the other one just fine, didn't I, Lulu?
Mm-hmm.
Black sesame.
Okay. And of course, mochi cream. Matcha. And something that I want to tell everyone real quick. For those of you who do not care for green tea itself, like to drink just some green tea, if you're offered matcha, it's completely different than green tea. Green tea is brewed. Matcha is a powder that's mixed into hot water. It's completely different, has a totally different flavor. I like this better than green tea. I find most unflavored green teas to be kind of grassy.
So, John, what did you think about pink?
It's pink.
Just pink?
Out of all of the things that I tried, for the snacks, the sweet potato was the best. That was amazing. It was buttery. Like,
It was smooth.
it was so good. Oh my gosh. The drinks, my favorite was the orange Coke.
How sad is that?
I like orange Coke.
I do too. I'm glad I grabbed that because I was like, oh, well, this is going to be novel. Well, good. I like this one.
Pear is probably the best drink.
And now, we play games. Okay, so I almost forgot to video this. Because none of my friends came online to game with today. So, I did already open it and have a sip. The first impression I got was, as soon as I opened it, I smelled it. I smell everything before I try it for the first time. And I came to the conclusion it smells like a rock star. But it doesn't taste as evil as a rock star. So, but it's the same color as Mountain Dew. I don't know if you can see the color in the rim there. But it's actually not bad for just an out of the can, no name to me energy drink. and we'll see how, how the day goes. It's actually a day later than I told you I would do this. I totally forgot this was in my refrigerator, actually. And my friends didn't come online yesterday either, so... So I figured today I would drink this because I have lots to do today. I have to do my nails. I have to go to a parent-teacher conference with Alana's teacher. And then I have to get ready for the ball tonight. I, of course, am going to take you with me, so I'm going to show you some stuff. The pageant for the uniforms throughout the years already happened, so I don't know what they're going to do at this ball this year. But we'll see. And because it's a new camera, hopefully you'll actually get to see a little more than the blackness you saw last year. Update. We are... Might as well turn you around for this one. This is what I look like in the morning, isn't it fabulous? We are not going to 29 Palms, which at this point is a real bummer because I spent all of this time hyping myself up and getting excited for it. You know, telling myself about all the things that are around there. Things that I enjoy here in Japan are in that area or about an hour or two away. It turns out we're not going there at all. We're actually going to the East Coast instead. I don't know the finer details of how our orders got changed after they've been written for months, but whatever. We're probably going to be in the DC area. Yeah, nation capital. There are a lot of things to do there. Museum of Science interests me. Everything else historical does not. So I'm hoping to find many things that are not history oriented. Otherwise, I'm going to be very bored for very long. Good news is that if we're on that coast, it's easier to get to Disney World on every extended weekend. Also, I have a lot of family on that side of the country, so it'll be easier to visit them for holidays and things like that. I had family in California as well, just not as many. John's family is in Tennessee, and my family is in Michigan and up in New England, so I have a larger majority of my family on that coast. I really don't know how to feel. I mean, I actually managed to give 29 Palms a silver lining. Like, I was finally excited to go there, and then they go, oh, by the way, you're not going there. So it's good and it's bad, because one, originally I didn't want to go there, but it doesn't snow there. I've been to DC once in my life. John took me, shortly after he got back from Iraq, I believe. Whatever, we went there and after his first deployment. And it was really cool. Or no, was it before his first deployment? I don't know, it was around either of those times. Anyway, I went there and it was really cool. I enjoyed looking at all the monuments and stuff. I really enjoyed, of course, the science museums. I freaking love the science museums. And we went there to see cherry blossoms because we never thought we'd come to Japan. So it was spring. Spring. So I have a good idea of what's in the area that he'll be working in. I'm not sure where we'll be living. So I just ate a bagel and I've got bagel in my teeth. I don't want to live in DC. I've had everybody tell me that living in DC is like living in a slum. I don't know how I feel about that. I do remember while walking through DC, it did kind of look scummy. Like you just really wouldn't want to live there. So I kind of want to live on the outskirts, but I don't want to live in the boondocks. So it's it's annoying as crap. And I also want to make it easy for John to get to and from work. I don't want him to have to travel a really long time to get to work. I want him to be able to hop on a train and just go to work. So I gotta figure out all that stuff. I need to start looking online, but I can't really start looking for a house until I know how much money we're gonna get for that area. Cause I don't know how many of you know about how military housing works, but if you live on a base, basically everything is covered for you except extra stuff like internet and phone. But if you live off base, you actually get a housing allowance depending on where you live. And I need to know how much that would be for Washington, D.C. and its outlying areas. So once I have that information, then I can start price pointing houses and finding places that will accept dogs, because no one wants dogs in their rentals. Ugh. I don't want to do another apartment. I swear I do not want to do another apartment. Dealing with apartment complexes is a big pain in the butt. I don't want to do it again. I'd rather deal with a renter of a house like in New York, because that was easy. We only had one person. They only had to worry about us, and you know, they weren't overly stressed, and huge contracts, you know, and all this crap. So I hope that I can find someone like that. Cross your fingers, because I have no idea. But I've rambled on and on and on. So I'm gonna go. Alana doesn't have school today, so I need to entertain her. Right now she's playing Minecraft and eating a bagel. So, I guess I'll see you later this evening when I don't look quite so frumpy. I'm really bad at taking pictures in the dark because my camera likes to stay open wider. Hi!
Hello.
What you got over there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
You don't have anything?
Nothing.
Show me what you don't have.
Hey, but we have to start drinking.
So, same look as last year, but now you can actually see things. Once again, we're here early. They've already started putting out the food and like nobody's here yet. We thought that was funny. And we have got ourselves some cocktails. We're drinking this year. We didn't last year, so we got 2 drinks to make up for it. John's got 2. How you doing? Why?
Because we showed up too early.
We did show up too early, and we did not bring enough cash to drink the entire time we're here. Alana is staying with our friend Lulu and Brad, and there we go. Yeah, so Alana, like I said, Alana's staying with Lou and Brad, and we took a cab so we can party like adults tonight. We skipped on the professional photos this year because they're not accepting credit cards here on location. We had to pay online at some website. It totally looked shiesty. I wasn't willing to do it.
I don't really like the way they handle it last year.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know if you can see, but my nails are corsets. They're cute. I like them. I did my own makeup. Lulu did my hair. It's falling out though, because my hair is so freaking heavy. Sad. But whatever. We're gonna have a good time, yeah? Oh! Each year, they give a gift to the Marines and their guests. Why does it smell like patchouli? They give a gift to the Marines and their guests when you come to the ball. John's gotten like beer glasses before, and he's gotten flasks, and he got sake bottles, and last year was a mug, like a small stein.
I don't remember what that was.
It was, I think it was a mug. I don't know. Go back and see the other video.
Glass of some kind.
It was, yes, it was definitely
Yeah.
made of something fragile. But this year, that's a cup,
It's always a cup.
but it's like a canteen cup. Yeah, that's high class right there. Look, it's even got a handle. I told John if he loses his from his gear, he can replace it with this one. It's nice that we got that they give out a gift, but this is just silly. It's a ball. It's supposed to be classy.
Do you remember how much we paid for the tickets?
No, you never told me how much we paid for the tickets, but it's probably the cost of that cup.
I want to say it was like $55, something like that.
Yeah,
55 or 65 months.
yeah.
But we also got $20 back because they didn't spend all the money
Because they got canteens.
because they got something cheap.
I think it's funny because it's supposed to be a classy affair, and they give us canteen cups. But all that aside, it's nice. 239 years. Honey, you're old. You are way older than me.
Why you gotta be like that?
Wow, you are such a cradle robber. But that's okay, I love your face.
Will not disappoint them. Let us not forget those Marines who have withstood the test of time, nor those who are poised this day in harm's way, determined to withstand aggression. With these thoughts, I again welcome you to the 239th celebration of the birth of our Corps. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation given by the command chaplain, Chaplain Zavala.
Let us pray. Eternal God, today we celebrate and we recognize that we couldn't have done it. We couldn't have become the nation we've become. We couldn't have protected the nations we've protected. We couldn't have freed the nations we've freed. We couldn't have brought to justice those who reigned in tyranny. We would not be the superpower we are today without your long and illustrious line. 239 years worth of honorable, courageous, and committed Marines. When our nation gave birth to its beloved Marine Corps, it gave birth to the faithful, the tried, the relentless, the merciless, the immovable, the vanquishing, the pride of victory. And we are indebted to their cry, Semper Fidelis. So God, as we celebrate the birth of greatness, bless our United States Marine Corps and every fruit of their labor and every nation allied to their success. And God bless the United States of America.
Please be seated.
I guess that goes with the
like the oorah amen. That
Now
was.
the birthday message from the Commandant and Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps.
I understand there's not a lot of room.
Folks ask, what do you learn from history? History teaches no lessons. What history does is provides a context so you can look to the future. In fact, there is no ability to understand the future except from the past.
Our history makes us want to be brave. Our history is rich with a legacy of Marines that have made the ultimate sacrifice and have been very willing to do so because of that bigger purpose that we're taught.
Happy birthday, Marines. On 10 November each year, wherever we are, we pause to celebrate the anniversary of our Corps and reflect on who we are, what we do, and why we do it. 70 years ago, when our predecessors paused to mark the anniversary of our Corps, they reflected back on a year of extraordinary combat in our amphibious drive across the Pacific. Despite the challenges and horrific conditions, Marines prevailed in places like Guam, Saipan, and Pelham. On 10 November 1944, Marines look back with pride on their accomplishments, confident in their ability to meet future challenges.
During the Pacific Campaign, Marines fought many hard-won battles. From 15 September to 27 November 1944, the 1st Marine Division fought a determined enemy, 10,000 strong, on the small volcanic island of Pelican.
I can remember, I don't think many of us slept the night before, anticipating the landing the next day.
They usually feed you steak and eggs for breakfast, which is a terrible thing to do to you. You're not used to it at all. When we went ashore, we got splashed several times with near misses.
I was up on deck through the night, and I remember seeing a crossfire of anti-aircraft fire in the sky like this, and all of a sudden it burst into flames, and I saw my first airplane shot down.
We were supposed to go in, and there was a Japanese airplane in there and crashed, and that was our pivot point. We were supposed to go in and pivot to the left and go north.
We were in the middle of setting up a short defense to see which way we were going to go further north. When we got hit, there wasn't long after that when we found out that we were surrounded.
If there was one thing I believe that is the highest honor for a Marine,
if you look back to our history, you study our history, that's one constant, and that's one thing that always stands out, and is the camaraderie, the spirit of the Corps, the brotherhood of being a Marine and never failing and always coming through mission accomplishment.
A costly and controversial battle that claimed the lives of 1,252 Marines and nearly 11,000 at the end. In an environment of utmost savagery, the Marines prevailed. They were victorious because they were well prepared. They built mental and physical toughness. They were disciplined, and they trusted each other.
In 2004, 20,000 Marines deployed to the Anbar province in Iraq. Many Marines spent that birthday in combat at places like Ramadi, El Khan, and Fallujah.
Marines would once again find themselves sent to root out and entrench the returned enemy. This time in the insurgent stronghold of Fallujah, Iraq. It was some of the heaviest urban combat Marines have been involved in since Way City, 1968.
We received our mission statement as to what we were supposed to do when we entered the city of Fallujah. And pretty much it was eliminate all threats, for the most part, in a nutshell. They had already received a warning of anyone that's left in the city would be considered combatants, or whatever the case may be. And our mission was pretty much to prepare the city of Fallujah to return to the people.
During the course of that battle, when I was trapped and wounded, bleeding out inside the house, if I ever had any doubts during that period of making it out alive or making it out of that building, I always knew without any doubt whatsoever that I would make it out, because those Marines that were part of that unit, I just had that much confidence in them and their abilities that they would somehow figure out a way to find a way to never leave a Marine behind.
It's that camaraderie that makes us elite. It's the whole combined arms team. So here we are as a tank company. We couldn't move forward without the infantry to our left, to our right. We couldn't move forward without the logisticians supporting us with fuel, the trucks, the bulldozers, the close air support, the artillery support we were getting, the mortars. It all came together, and I think every Marine in that city felt that. They understood that.
The Marines who fought in the Battle of Fallujah were 100% warriors. They should always be proud of the jobs they did and how well they performed and who they were and what they stood for. And like all times in history, through all generations of the Marine Corps, those young Marines stepped up to the plate and executed and overcame great odds to become victorious in the end.
I think I would rather fight in the jungle, not the type of jungle, but I'd rather on Guadalcanal type of jungle or the Korea type war than Fallujah, which I know about it, and door-to-door stuff. You don't know who your enemy is. That'd be nerve-wracking. We at least knew where our enemy was most of the time.
Like Peleliu, the battle for Fallujah was the bloodiest of the Iraq War. Coalition forces suffered more than 100 killed and 600 wounded. More than 2,000 insurgents died and 1,500 were captured.
Looking back at our history, whether Marines are storming beaches in World War II, our warrior mentality, what we stand for, our customs and courtesies, our love for each other, our love for the Marine Corps, and our history since the founding of this nation, the people that we've protected, and the ideas and the freedoms that we fought for.
As we celebrate the 239th birthday of our Corps, Marines are in combat in the Helmand Province. And since we last gathered to celebrate, Marines responded to crisis in the Philippines, South Sudan, Libya, and Iraq. Some things changed. This year found us in different climes and places than our predecessors. Our organization, our equipment, and our training have certainly changed since World War II.
What we do in recruit training, whether it's San Diego or Parson, what we do at Quantico in terms of training our officers and later all of our Marines, it instills something into each of us that's hard to explain.
I've lived on the side of civilian and child of the Marine Corps, so going in and gonna hopefully become a Marine myself, I know that the Marine Corps properly trained me for whatever situation is thrown my way. That's never been a question. You know, they're the best of the best.
Honor, courage, and commitment means to me that I'll be able to wear the title of United States Marine on my shoulders for the rest of my life, no matter how long I'm in the Marine Corps. If it's 4 years or 20 plus.
I joined the Marine Corps because I wanted to accept the challenge. Nobody thought I could do it, so it was to prove myself and everybody else wrong.
As I look and talk with some young Marines today, it's obvious that they're as eager to be a Marine as I was. And that makes me feel good.
The equipment of today that they have to fight with is awesome.
We've learned lessons going back from hand-to-hand combat in World War I to the house-to-house fighting in Wade City in Vietnam. And so, you know, as long as we keep up with the lessons that we've learned from the Marines that come before us, we should be just fine.
Some things never change. Marines attack this year's challenges with the same courage, commitment, loyalty, self-sacrifice, and adaptability as their predecessors at Peleliu and Fallujah. For that reason, on 10 November 2014, we Marines can look back with pride in our accomplishments, confident in our ability to meet future challenges.
Marines are something special. They have a commitment to being at their best when the times are at their worst. They have a commitment to being the most ready when the nation's least ready. They have a commitment to each other that even at the cost of their own lives, they will stand by each other no matter what is going on the battlefield.
Providing our nation the capability to contain crisis, fill the gap, or hold the line. And like yesterday, we are ready to leave tonight.
Happy birthday, Marines, and Semper Fidelis.
To be a Marine is to be part of something that represents the best of our nation. It is to accept a way of life that embodies selfless service, to defend those who cannot defend themselves, to thrive in the hardship and sacrifice expected of an elite warrior class, to march to the sound of the guns, and to ably shoulder the heritage created by those who have gone before us. Only a few Americans choose the dangerous and necessary work of fighting our nation's enemies. As a consequence of that choice, some have paid the ultimate price. Joining the honor roll of heroes who built the noble legacy of our Corps. For those of us who carry on that legacy, it is our obligation to honor those fallen Marines. I would direct your attention to the table at the rear, where a place has been set for those Marines who have gone before us. The military way of life is filled with much symbolism. The table provides a way to tell us that members of our profession, whom we call brothers, are unable to be with us this evening. It is set for one, yet there are many represented by the single chair. The table is draped in black, symbolizing the color of mourning, the ultimate sacrifice. A table set in honor of our fallen comrades. The single lighted candle reminds us of the flame of eternal life, that the memory of our fallen comrades will be with us always. The Purple Heart medal displayed to reflect the infliction of wounds and the ebb of life in battle. The identification tags blank, yet they could bear the name of Marines of every creed and color, and from every state in the Union. The dinner setting inverted. They dine with us in spirit only. Those who have died so that we may live, our former comrades who have earned the glory and have given to us the respect and pride that we, as Marines, hold so dear. As Marines gather in celebration of our history, we gather in the shadows of greatness. Though our fallen can no longer participate in our traditions, they will always be a part of us and who we are. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please stand and bow your heads with me in a moment of silence for our Marines, past and present, who have given the ultimate sacrifice for their country. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. First, 1921, John A. Lejeune, 13th Commandant of the Marine Corps, directed that a reminder of the honorable service of the Corps be published by every command to all Marines around the globe on the birthday of the Corps. Since that day, Marines have continued to distinguish themselves on many battlefields and foreign shores, in war and peace. In compliance with the will of the 13th Commandant, Article 38 of the Marine Corps Manual, edition of 1921, is published as follows.
On November 10, 1775, a Corps of Marines was created by a resolution of the Continental Congress. Since that date, many thousand men have borne the name Marine. In memory of them, it is fitting that we who are Marines should commemorate the birthday of our Corps by calling to mind the glories of its long and illustrious history. record of our Corps is one which will bear comparison with that of the most famous military organizations in the world's history. During 90 of the 146 years of its existence, the Marine Corps has been in action against the nation's foes. From the Battle of Trenton to the Argonne, Marines have won foremost honors in war, and in the long eras of tranquility at home, generation after generation of Marines have grown gray in war in both hemispheres and in every corner of the seven seas, that our country and its citizens might enjoy peace and security. In every battle and skirmish since the birth of our Corps, Marines have acquitted themselves with the greatest distinction, winning new honors on each occasion, until the term Marine has come to signify all that is highest in military efficiency and soldierly virtue. This high name of distinction and soldierly repute, we who are Marines today have received from those who preceded us in the Corps. With it, we also receive from them the eternal spirit which has animated our Corps from generation to generation and has been the distinguishing mark of the Marines in every age. So long as that spirit continues to flourish, Marines will be found equal to every emergency in the future as they have been in the past. And the men of our nation will regard us as worthy successors to the long line of illustrious men who have served as soldiers of the sea since the founding of the Corps. The inspiring message of our 13th Commandant has left its mark in the hearts and minds of all Marines. By deed and act, from Guadalcanal to Iwo Jima, from Incheon to the Korean Armistice, and interventions from Lebanon to the Dominican Republic, and from the opening battles in Vietnam to the Mayaguez rescue, Marines have continued to epitomize those qualities which are their legacy. The success which they have achieved in combat and the faith they have borne in peace will continue. The Commandant and our many friends have added their hearty praise and congratulations on this, our 239th birthday.
Shuffle.